Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge 3.2 preview playthrough as the Hapes Consortium. In the last episode, we connected our territory finally. We made a push into some Imperial and Maldruid territory, got Garros, got Roche, and we are once again going to start looking towards the CSA as a possible target. Though I do want to scope out the Greater Maldruid a little bit more before we go too far. Because they only need to lose 2 more planets and they'll integrate. I think we're going to leave Borleus alone. Because it's way over here. We could probably take it from this side. But we are instead going to... Whenever we attack them, we're going to go for probably Antimeridius and Rivester. But I kind of want to see what they're looking like for their leaders. But we'll move some of these ground forces away. That's already being built. You don't have to worry about getting attacked on that side. So we'll start grouping up on over here. So I was saying that attacking Metalorn could be a good idea. Probably not what we're going to do. We're, I think, going to move her fleet from Tangren to Roche. And this fleet is going to be our main assault fleet for the CSA still. Alright, let's see what they have. So only a 175 stack fleet. Rivester on the ground. That's going to be a rough one to attack. They got a lot of production there. But that's pretty much the entire Greater Maldruid fleet, it looks like. No heroes left for them. Very sad times. Alright, so let's move this back here to stop them from being able to attack. And where do we want you now? I think we want to put her on Commodore so we can build up the structures again. I'm going to build some more of our units as well. So we can get Taiho, Rainbow, Aurora, Ditto, Introvert's Hope. Next week I'll make sure we actually use our discounts. But since they were already in motion. Got some unrest. I'm gonna do that and that.
Construction complete.
Influence would not have been high enough there. How's Sereno gonna be? Sereno's gonna be fine. How's Telos? Telos also fine. We're probably not going to be able to get up to double tax agencies anywhere. It's probably worth it on, like, Axilla. But we're about to crack 10k per week. So, where are you? I think I'm going to just rely on the units for defending Meriden. Send him to Tangren. And I'm going to get 1 spy. Because if we have the 1 spy, we can just go for Eddie. See how they're doing. The New Republic is actually... I think they've connected... No, they haven't connected all their territory. They're close, because they'd only need Jindine. I almost never see the New Republic AI. They'd only need Jindine or Glomtho. I don't think I've really seen the New Republic AI get that far before. So, let's see. We want the gunships back. They need to go back over here. And we're going to upgrade you. Because you actually don't have a shipyard yet, do you? No. So you're going to get Meridian 3, and you're also going to get a Royal House shipyard. I'm going to move her back. Kleiser's asking, you said the PA as well as the New Republic will have an offensive fighter and bomber focus in their fleets, but the fighter role for other factions? Well, for a lot of the other ones, they're just less available, so it's harder to build a strategy around like carriers at every different level. But there are a few factions like the Ariado Authority where we have specific intents for how we set up both their Corvette and fighter rosters, where the Ariado Authority we gave powerful fighters to, but where they're kind of intended to stay closer to your own units, so you're intended to use them more on defense. The Hapens kind of fit that with their lower reserves because you want to keep them a bit safer, but you can still do some pretty offensively focused fighter strategies with the Hapens. Like, we've been getting good use of our bombers for going after structures and everything. But like Ariado has less access to corvettes, to anti-fighter corvettes. So for them, kind of have to keep your fighters back a bit more to serve almost as your corvettes. So that's one of the other factions where there were specific roles in mind for their fighters. Alright, let's get Beatrice's cute. Get Horus, Malice of Forethought, Streetcar Named Desire, or... How's that fleet? That's 211 pop cap. Do they have an ion cannon there? Which we don't worry about as much as the HV gun. It's not gonna one-shot a unit. But... Alright, into Eddie. Like the Empire can, as a pretty broad faction, can do a lot of fighter focused stuff as well. Though obviously their fighters are typically worse than the New Republic ones, pound for pound. Where like the Greater Maldrude, they really only have one carrier, like one dedicated carrier. So their strategies, especially with how much access they have to other smaller ships that can deal with fighters themselves, they're going to be one of the least inclined factions to go with fighter focus.
Look, sir, it's them.
Yeah, the Pentastar alignment is carrier at every level. Then the other ships are more meant to support the carriers. So stuff like the Enforcer, hunting down things that are going to threaten your carriers or fighters.
Reinforcements en route.
This might be less than ideal. Merida, Beta, Pocket Munificent. Probably move you back. Moana, you're gonna move forward. Back Coronal. Let's try to get them. You need to power to shields.
We're drawing their fire.
Alpha on that.
Squadron reporting.
Fighters, stay close. The capital shipyard. What do they have on their capitals? They're gonna have a recusant once they're through there. Another recusant.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Standing by. Scanner contact behind me. Ready for orders. Get him off me. Taking command. Get him off me.
Stop on that.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay, that Invincible is mostly down. Try to make sure their bombers don't get through.
Squadron, move out.
And I'm going to keep our bombers on this side. And we're going to go for the Lucre Hall.
That's got him. Rendezvous pad marked. Take point 1.
Because the bombers, you don't want to go after the Lucre Hall too much with the bombers.
Watch your 6. Enemy unit disabled.
Holding for maximum fire.
Listen up. I've got my approach vector.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
They're coming around.
We're on that way. Fighters on that. Shields are really down on the Lucre Hall. I'm gonna make sure we hit the hangars as soon as we can with everything we can. I might have already given you an order. Pulsar on that.
Ready for commands.
There's another bomber coming in there.
Scanner contact behind me. Crossfire. Stay in attack formation. The enemy has got locked. Ah! I've got a problem. Ah!
Okay, that's basically all the hangars down already.
Loosen up.
They're coming around.
Alright, now we want to switch over here.
Calling for me.
Better
sir.
stay on the side. Guys, onto the new threat.
Keep your eyes open.
And let's try to keep you... Oh wait, that's still a fighter bay awake. Awake. What am I talking about?
Countering resistance.
Medium turbo.
Look out!
You should probably go on the Lugerhulk as well and see if you can get out. I don't think you can,
Fire.
but if you could, that'd be just swell, wouldn't it?
I can't hold out. Crossfire. Scanner contact behind me. Blast my stabilizer structures. I'll try and draw their fire. Roger that.
Damn, lost a magnetar on that.
Keep your eyes open.
On my tail. I can't shake him. Waiting
These
for
fighters in there on the bombers.
stabilizer structures. Too close.
And Invincible next.
Shake him.
I'm gonna keep some of them on here. Fighters up there. Oh, that's a lot of bombs coming in. We don't have enough anti-fighter for this, is the problem. That's what's going to be the problem over the long term here.
I can't hold out. I copy. Moving out. Reporting. Heading out.
Yeah, that might be enough to make me want to retreat. Our lack of anti-fighter against what they have. Like, I'd like to kill this first,
The enemy has got locked.
but they have so many bombers.
Preparing for jump.
Not worth it.
I'm losing power. Target's coming in fast. Get him off me.
Can we... Nope. Those Chronos are both dead.
Target's coming in fast.
With more anti-fighter, this would have been easy.
Encountering resistance.
Jesus.
En route.
Gotta have your anti-fighter. Where's the anti-fighter that I built? Well, I guess we're not building anything there, so let's get Glory Hammer, Beta Mail,
Constructing unit.
build that with the rest,
We're heading out.
Vehicle
and a bunch of items
construction.
on that.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Jesus, the New Republic has taken Rivester. Okay.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Is that New Republic coming in? I think it's gotta be.
Constructing unit.
Nebulon B frigate.
Like, we were tearing them apart until the bombers got in. Yeah, they're probably coming from the Severo. It doesn't look like that fleet got any smaller from that. Like, they probably didn't attack through there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Nope, they were. Okay, well this is just... You think you can... Because I screwed up with the anti-fighter, you thought you could do this. Like, the other thing with the Bidens is that they would have shot down a bunch of missiles as well. Like, against the Invincible, it's even better.
I get no
Like, we would have had point defense, we would have had anti-fighter. It would have just been a completely different battle. Very sad.
Construction
Nebulon B
complete.
frigate here. Nebulon B frigate here.
Do we want to just take
Moving to coordinates.
Rivester? I kind of want to just take Rivester.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Like, sure, it's going to be more built up than it would otherwise, but we do that. You're gonna get up
Nebulon
to
B frigate here.
there. That's where that fleet's gonna be, and then. They throw in more space units there. That's more difficult, and they have a structure now. Okay, we're not doing that. Never mind. Never mind. It was a nice dream. Okay, we're gonna get Pocahontas, and we're gonna get Invictus.
In production.
En route.
Okay, we have a lot of money though. So you are gonna buy Bane of Moncal. We'll get your hips up. Apin Warlord Star. Elf Ear Thingy. Rapunzel. We can probably get full shipyard stacks on all of them. What's happening? Hot stuff. Cinderella. Fine. Recarnate Marge reference. And Drumstick.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Moving to coordinates.
Lord Mantell. They think it'll Lord Mantell? So then we'll also get Redeemer.
In production.
New beta grind set is so meta. Shield Popper. Jolly Roger. Pride of the Corey. We've got to be getting close, because I think those are the ones that were added later.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Oh. Oh, we don't even have the ion cannon. Crap. Well, we do have the secondary Meridian 4. We have a shipyard. No ion cannon is very sad.
Incoming.
Meridian 4s are powerful.
Orbital command available.
Probably not this powerful, but we'll see what we can do with the garrisons. If I had the garrisons from structures, that'd be
Reinforcements en route.
better, but those weren't in yet.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
There's only so much input we'll be able to have in the battle. Want to kill the tenders, the ICSs. Grouped.
Squadron reporting.
All right, if we can have them come at us in the middle, please,
Standing by.
please. Putting the tenders at the back. They don't have much in the way of fighters, though. That's actually...
Going for the engines. Reporting in.
That's really good.
Lasers linked and ready. Ready for command.
Space
Yeah, they're basically devoid of fighters because of what they sent. So, good job, Pentastar. You really lived up to your playstyle.
Calling for me, sir. Going for the lasers.
They sent like the only fleet they wouldn't have had fighters with.
Problem. Master command. Intake of ion cannon. Target's coming in fast. Direct all fire on the ion cannon. Roger that. Flash switch stabilizer's broken loose. On my tail. Receiving message. I can't shake him. Can't see him. Warm up. Waiting orders. Copy.
Alright.
I copy.
These fighters have got to come back, get whatever they can with that.
Decoding transmission. No good. I can't maneuver. Close. They're coming around.
Because like the enforcers are gonna do a lot of damage. So if we can take them out earlier, that's almost gonna be more useful than killing the well, not more useful than killing the ISDs, but it's gonna be easier than killing the ISDs, and in the short term that's gonna be more helpful. Especially because who knows how much we're actually gonna be able to kill from them. Like it's not gonna be an actual victory for us. So take what we can.
At your command. Locking on target.
Especially because if we take enough damage that it downgrades the station, we lose the station right now. Which is a big problem for Hapes in our playthrough, but again, fixed for the actual release. Not that most people experience the downgrading in EW stations anyways. I think like 9 out of 10 people wouldn't know it's a mechanic that exists.
Target's coming in fast.
Station ready.
Yes, sir.
Orbital command available. Locked on.
I've been hit. Look out.
Alright, destroy that one so it doesn't
At your command.
I've got him lined up.
take anything else away from us. Any of our precious damage. Luckily we've got a lot of stuff that has powered weapons.
Standing by. Need to break off.
Decoding transmission.
Contact behind me. Flash switch stabilizer.
Ready for action. Repairing. Station ready.
Target's coming in fast.
Orbital command available. At your command. Repairing message. Decoding transmission.
No good.
Ready for action.
I'm really abusing the body block right now.
Orbital command available. At your command.
There we go.
I can't maneuver. The enemy has got locked.
Receiving message. Keep your eyes open.
Open fire.
When all the when all the damage is on the hull,
For another pass.
so the repair just restores it entirely.
Decoding transmission.
Countering resistance.
Station ready.
Countering resistance.
Command available.
Need to break off. I'm hit. I've got him lined up. The enemy has got locked. Listen up.
At your command. Open fire. Receiving message.
Oh,
Our target priority is the laser.
we lost our Alonji.
Open fire on those laser cannons. I'm losing power.
Decoding transmission. Preparing for action.
Reporting in. Engage.
Station ready.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Alright. I didn't think we'd actually win this, but it looks like we will.
Ready for command.
Like, we're gonna lose
Calling for me, sir. Roger that.
so much in credits because this station's gonna go away now.
Over there.
But
Target's coming in fast.
that's what happens when we're playing on hard mode right now.
Listen up.
Beta hard mode.
Receiving message.
Okay, this tender needs to go away.
Transmission and start. Locking on target.
I wonder if I just put that one change in,
Keep your eyes open.
it shouldn't cause a crash, hopefully? Maybe?
Ready for action.
Watch your six. Waiting orders. Copy. I copy. Let's do some
But
damage.
it's Empire War save, so who the hell knows?
Rendezvous at mark 6.1. Loosen up.
The launch bay is gone.
Loosen up.
We've lost the laser battery.
Reporting. Stay in attack formation.
Alright, you're still full shields. shouldn't die.
Should we go around for another pass?
They're mostly heavy weapons, so it's going to be kind of difficult to kill
Attack. Try not to let one on your tail.
Trenchants.
I've been hit. Fire.
We're going in.
Scanner contact behind me.
Does mean we have, like, good range, but
Space station under attack.
Target's coming in fast.
do what you can, I guess.
Crossfire.
Kind of hitting.
Open fire. Attacking the crossfire. Scanner contact behind me.
Alright, well, as long as we don't replace the station, then those structures won't go anywhere. We won't be able to build any units here yet, but
Attacking target.
it'll be okay on defense until I can focus money on this side again. Because we may or may not need to build this back up. Like if we can send other stuff over. Lost Venerable Warrior. Definitely want an ion cannon here, though. With an ion cannon, that would have been just a complete victory. That would have been easy. But then New Republic coming in. Do we want to have all this in here? Roche is going to be hard to defend. So is Meridian. I should probably save. That Northern Fleet will almost be ready to go for another attempt at Eddie. We will need 2 coronals. And we have a ton of Bidums now. Well, not a ton. 10 isn't that many, and we only have about 10. 15 would be nicer. Like, it's a lot, but it's not like the overwhelming amount that we really want for going into the CSA, taking out their fighters. But that'll also help against the PA, theoretically, unless they build more fleets like that. So we'll see, but... How's the fleet currently? 234... Did we get a shipyard here? No. How's everyone looking for power? New Republic has 31 planets and 26%. We're still 25 and 10. Go down there. We could do the Kuat shuffle again. How's the Empire's credit situation? Fine. I think they're building the structures before, or the stations before they build the shipyard. Let's see if we can do that.
Vectors set.
Tactical battle imminent.
Like, if we can prevent them from attacking us this way, even if we don't take Kuat for a while,
We've come across
it'll save us some effort later. Yeah.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements canceled.
Let's put those in first.
Hypervelocity cannon firing. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements
crap.
en route.
We're supposed to go for Nova Cruiser. Oh well.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Played myself. Alright, if they're focusing on the coronal, that could become a problem. Like, I think it'll be able to kill the coronals before we kill both of them? No, not with the damage they have left. Alright. We'll take the Mytel bombers and go back.
Got him.
Let's actually send them for the trade port, because we'll be able to get to the Golan before the trade port.
Unit disabled. That's a hit. Scratch one. Squadron reporting. Standing by.
out of beta can get to the goal next. I think all of these we can tell them to attack the goal end, and they'll just be able to kill the IST on the way past without taking any losses at this point. So bombers definitely want to go to that, and I might even send Alicia over to the XQ just in case.
Got one. Increase to full throttle.
Because I don't want to risk that they're gonna hypervelocity gun something that I need.
Ready for command. Enemy unit disabled. You calling for me, sir? Got one. Watch your six. Scanner contact behind me.
Ape and IST went. I mean, when you board them.
I'm losing power.
That would have been a good boarding opportunity if boarding had been enabled at this point.
Should we go around for another pass? Increase to full throttle.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Stay in attack formation. Got a fix.
Alright, there is going to be at least one more HV gun shot.
Hold on. Should we go around for another pass?
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Yikes. Are you going to hit the neutron? I think you're going to hit the neutron.
Warm up.
Or the mist. Okay, that's fine too. Yeah, I do want to take Mandalore for the Kadal base still, but... Now that we have the planet surrounded, we're probably in a good position to do that. Boston Nova Cruiser. We can rebuild it. We have the technology. Are all of our shipyards currently full? Ord Mantell is not a shipyard anymore because of the shenanigans. I don't think Commodore's actually being threatened at the moment. So we probably don't need to build any structures. Like we will... It will be threatened once Corellia gets taken or the New Republic takes Jindine and Chardon, but as it is, I don't think Jindine and Chardon are going to be able to attack it. Alright, so let's see. What can we build here? We have all the patron level units at that level. Let's get Unwelcome Visitor,
Production.
Magic Dragon, Zero Command but
Constructing
Pink,
unit.
Ray of
Vehicle
Hope
in
Wen,
production.
and Craig Ruxy. So we're on the... We got everything visible at least.
Nebulon B frigate here. Moving out. Nebulon B frigate
I'm
here.
gonna put some of these over on this fleet. You're still building what we need.
Nebulon
Telos
B
probably
full
should get a
through.
shipyard. Being able to build stuff up on this side would be nice.
Beginning
Let's go that way, and I should probably save... No, that was 6 minutes ago.
Transport clear. Nebulon B
Never mind saving. Alright, well, Todd Shum is in the area.
moving out.
Let's get...
Nebulon B
Do.
frigate here.
There we go. You had money. You can go up there.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Some of our carriers in these fleets.
Nebulon B frigate here. Nebulon B
We have
frigate.
10k there. Thanks for following Disturbing Sam. Alright, we want you and you. We want to go over here,
All out.
build even more of those. Do,
Vehicle in
do,
production.
do,
Nebulon B
do.
frigate here.
Then maybe do.
Unit in production.
Let's
We'll
move
do the
out.
same with infantry on this side.
Enlisting. Recruiting.
There we go.
Nebulon Thrawn B frigate here.
Hey, Valerie. I mean, you gonna not get Kachum to buy everything for you? He's rich. She wants all these toys.
Reporting.
Just such a good discount when you have concentrated territory. You just gotta go for it. Alright. I think we want to stop the New Republic from being Dick's Fest down there. We won't be able to hold it with the level 1 station, but we can hopefully take this before they invade on the ground, and then that's a lot of New Republic capitals to kill. Which we have a lot of betas and pulsars, I think. Or we should have 2 of each in this fleet.
Tactical battle imminent.
Maybe that'll be a ground force interrupted. Or intercepted.
They're in this direction.
Because once we have everything we have built, or building now finished, we should be up to about
Reinforcements.
13 to 15% of the galactic military forces. Not sure which one you were.
Reinforcements.
You are Pocahontas. Awana. Pick up in Toothless. Field of the Consortium. It's fine. Mr. Gray. Nor. Regular Neutron. And we've got all of our Bitums. They don't have much physical munitions, but they do have some fighters. So Malice of Forethought. Then we'll throw Merida at the back. Rocky Magnificent. Alpha. Aris. Megan's Dre. Beatrice.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Introvert's
Reinforcements cancelled.
Introvert's Hope. Streetcar Named Desire. Rainbow and Aurora. Like the Trubas and Alonjis are going to be less helpful here because it's just the capitals that we're fighting. Like I guess they could kill the interdictors, but it's not a fleet of smaller ships. So right place, wrong time. All the anti-shield damage we have is going to be very helpful though. Yeah, the lighting, the brighter lighting with the Haven spec stuff does end up looking good.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I don't want to go too far up there.
Copy. Confirmed.
Bombers.
Target. I copy.
The downside with the patron units is the multi-select being a problem. But like, look at how those shields are just gone. You could all just be boarded right now.
I'm in range. That's got him. Stay in attack formation.
Okay, don't go any further.
Loosen up. There's one on me. Ah!
Reporting.
I'm gonna try to hit them because this one could be in trouble. We want to hit the tools on there.
Attacking the lasers.
I'm gonna split them up a little bit.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Going for the lasers.
We
Attacking.
want to reduce their hull DPS as much as we can on this.
Squadron reporting.
Make sure I'm not looking at those.
Standing by. Take out the ion cannon.
Like, that's not going to help us in our immediate problems. But it'll still be something.
Targets incoming.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
You can do power to weapons now.
3-2, full throttle.
Crap, I think we lost one of them.
Reporting in. I'll try and draw their fire. Encountering resistance.
This one's going up a little too far. The coronal, too far up. We've been hurt in this playthrough by the hard extents not being set up for the Hapens properly, like the coronal moving up there. From that, but that has been fixed last week. I get that duel. We've almost taken out all the anti-ship capabilities on this set. Could have done that much better. Oh well. I got too excited to kill some fish tanks. Alright, bye-bye engines. So, we definitely lost that battle dragon because someone couldn't stay put. But, damn it, Moana, so young. Like $2,000 versus 20 grand of shit. It's okay. I want to fill you up still. Probably go in.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hey, oh, this is bad news for you, isn't it, buddy? Guess who has an interdictor? Oh, Kyle, sucks to die in space with your army. So we probably should just take Meriden after that then. If they're gonna empty out the planet for us.
Forces ahead.
Time to kill us a moldy crow.
Awaiting orders. Plotting course. Firing. Copy. I copy. Reporting. En route.
In.
Order received. Target confirmed.
Most of those will die to the fighters, but we have the Bidens coming in as well. Beta male in Malice of Forethought. Thanks for following, Rathburn.
Yes, sir. It's as good as gone.
Go for those.
Yes, Commander. Lasers linked and ready. Ready. Got one.
Kyle will be there afterwards.
They're coming around. They're coming around.
Thank you for subscribing, Rathburn. Appreciate it.
Scratch one. I've got a pick. Squadron reporting. Proceed.
Everyone, go die.
We are victorious.
There it is. All right, we're definitely gonna take Meriden right now. Then, I think that is a good time to save, and we'll do the seizure of Meriden. I was thinking about taking the other planet that they had, Metalorn, and then just letting the Greater Maldrude and New Republic fight it out in here. But if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna take it. It's just gonna be mine. Then it's really up to us on which planet we want to take from the Greater Maldrude to force them to integrate. After which, like, I don't think they have enough there that it's going to stop us from taking whatever's left of them. Yeah, Jarek and Kyle are both dead. No one's ever going to find the Valley of the Jedi. It's over. Jarek, Saris, they both died on Ethor.
Reporting.
They couldn't handle the pressure.
Moving
Back here, back to there.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Did we get the second coronal?
Tactical battle imminent.
No, I wanted to build the second coronal. I never actually queued it up, did I? So we'll get the coronal.
Constructing unit.
Then we will get
in
Ginsburg, Dragon Wagon, Rancor
Unit in
Queen.
production.
They actually have more here than I thought. That's kind of scary.
We've located the enemy.
At least home one type. That's not bad.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
So let's put our Ion Buster group together. Speaking of,
Reinforcements en route.
it's supposed to be my Ion Buster group.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Of course.
Reinforcements cancelled. Reinforcements cancelled.
Ignore streetcar.
Reinforcements en
Really do need another battle dragon or two in this fleet. Okay, yeah. Please come over here.
Standing by. I need help here.
On Cal.
I've got a problem.
On Cal.
I can't hold out. Ready for orders. Take out the ion cannon. Going for the laser.
Okay, let's send the bombers up on the home one type.
Reporting in. Blast, my stabilizer's broken loose.
Yikes. Probably sent this pulsar way too far up. And go up here.
Ready for command. Fire at will.
The whole hard extent issues is probably something else that I'd be able to
Can't hold out.
fix in the ongoing playthrough.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Calling for me, sir. Squadron, move out. Roger that.
I was hoping they'd focus the neutron and I'd get to use power to shields on that to save us, but okay. You and you go for the assault frigates. I think we are going to lose that.
Attack formation. Form up. Awaiting orders.
With the H-wing. Actually, kill the home one, or not home one, MC-80, MC-30.
I've got my approach vector.
Attack formation. I'm in range.
Now we're gonna go onto there. Oh, are you actually? You're making it out. Nice. My reckless attack isn't gonna get you killed.
That's it. Scratch one.
Is there a way to reduce huge turns on super ships? Not really. Will the New Republic get some goodies as well in the upcoming update? I kind of missed Hapes Consortium being available in Era 2. The New Republic gets the H-wing, which we just saw here. Other than that, any units we've made for them, we're holding off until point 3, because for anything the New Republic gets, there has to be some kind of like research or swap related to it. Like, we can't just keep piling stuff onto them. They already have basically a full roster in every metric all the time. So in point 3, they're going to have more related to like how their roster develops. So any additions we do now, we'd have to make them more selective about in the future. So rather than add them and cut them back later, we're waiting until we can properly implement them to add them.
Ready. Right away. Squadron.
Alright, that's a lot of New Republic losses we've inflicted in 2 battles. I don't think we actually lost much, if anything, there. Like, I almost lost Shield of the Consortium for being an idiot, but... Well, partially for being an idiot, partially for pathfinding.
I've got my approach vector.
But it came through.
That's it. Scratch one.
So, point 3 is going to have more stuff for the Empire, New Republic, and
Ready for orders.
Empire of the Hand, the 3 factions that we
Open fire.
left mostly alone this release. Like, they all changed quite a bit from the underlying gameplay changes. Like, the fighter and bomber changes, the point defense stuff, changes to accuracy, and weapon ranges and everything. Like, if you look at Fall of the Republic and how differently the CIS and Republic feel in point 2 versus point 1, without their space rosters changing, I think, at all. Like, I don't think we added any new space stuff there. Maybe a fighter type here or there, like the NTV. But... and maybe Belba Labs. But it's... there's enough other stuff going on that even if they didn't directly change as much, they're still worth giving a try from that. I'm kind of afraid to build on Telos.
Reporting.
Alright,
En route.
let's get ourselves a Rivester to finish us off.
Nebulon B frigate here. Reporting.
Invasion commencing.
Mandalorian would still be a nice one to have if we can. Oh, I do like this map.
What is your order?
I think I've only played around it once or
Where's the next
twice
target?
in the playthroughs.
What do you
I don't know what we're gonna run into other unit-wise.
Adjusting navigation.
Proceeding. On my way.
Let's
Acknowledged.
see.
Awaiting instructions. Right away.
We're gonna try to get over there and capture some stuff. Because we mostly have air support. I don't think they're gonna have a lot.
Artillery online. On my way. Order acknowledged.
Complete.
Yeah, you still get the BAC research by electing Borsk.
What do you wish? If I must.
You lose Akbar for that election cycle.
It is
You can
about
get him back
time.
later.
Ready. I go.
10 weeks without Akbar for a really good frigate, especially when you can still
Awaiting your command.
get him back later and you still have other
Do you have a plan?
good hero options. I don't think that's
I'm here.
too steep of a price.
All right, men, take cover.
Yes, on my way.
There they are.
I don't think they're going to have much, because they have the ion cannon,
I will kill them.
they have the government building.
What is your order? It will be done.
Heading out, sir.
Unit capacity.
But I mean, like, that's the goal with it in any case. Like, some people will want to go the one way, some people will want to go the other. The New Republic, there's going to be a lot of other situations where we have to put in, like, A-B choices. There's just so much stuff that they could have.
Give me a target.
Even stuff that isn't like a one-to-one replacement for earlier stuff. Like, New Class Modernization Project is a pretty straightforward, this thing replaces this thing. Research it if you want those things. Where there are points where it ends up being like if you started a later era, some of them are already done, but there's other stuff where it's more of a how do you want to play that faction. And besides, you can just fight
Awaiting your command.
them on a different faction later.
Copy.
What is my next objective?
You don't want to use them, then I'm sure the Confederacy will be more than happy to. Corellian one at the CIS. Yeah, I was really worried about all the units destroyed, but it's just the skiff. I think the Juggernauts came out really nice.
I'm here.
Much better than the base game ones.
Location.
Solanus's, Solanus Morset.
Yes. Heading in that direction.
We're right behind you.
What is it, Commander? Of course.
Right away,
Don't go too far up. I want to take this landing zone, I think. I was going to avoid all the landing zones. I didn't think we need it, but then they ended up having more units than I thought. There, one rocket hits. Go kill another field base if that's what they're doing up there. We need to kill the army corps. Actually, cancel that. Kill these,
What do you
and then kill the other ones. A lot more than I thought. Can we get out of there and not die? Maybe a big pass. Okay.
Adjusting Navicomputer.
And I think we need anti-infantry on this side.
Standing by.
Alright, do we have any build pads? No.
awaiting?
Gotta go over there.
We can cover you.
I am waiting.
I think we need this infantry to be back there. Alright, now you are gonna repair these.
Commander,
Well, these Solanus come up over there.
executing one.
That's oh no 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 nope nope nope.
En route. Ready for orders.
Let's get those repairs going.
Constructing.
Bring in some more infantry
Sir, roger that.
and go out there.
Moving to coordinates.
And that's going to be a bombing run on the
Ready. Right away.
or an orbital bombardment
This way. Warm up. Roger
on
that.
their government.
Right away. Initiating sweep.
What does a crumb have to do to be considered salacious? I mean, that was his stripper name.
Reporting.
It wasn't his legal name. It's just a stage name.
Orders.
Awaiting your command. What is my next objective?
Commander. Over there.
Do you have a plan?
Okay, we can just run out of there.
Proceeding with caution. Copy.
And
I copy.
did they have a... No, no AA over here. They do have a lot of infantry that are going to be a problem. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing with that.
Yes, Commander.
Team's asking, have you ever played Total Annihilation?
Moving out.
Is that the one that's like almost Age of Empires style, but it's up to modern era basically? If so, I did that with Bane years ago for a grudge match when we were doing that series. Back when I worked with Gollum Bane. Sorry about that.
Location.
Should have muted myself.
Moving into position. We'll keep our eyes.
But I've only played it the once there for the grudge match.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Ordering. Coordinates received. We'll attack each target.
That would have been like 2016, 2017 maybe? No, I think it was 2017. Because I was only doing the grudge matches while I was living in Niagara.
Right with you.
let's try to kill those infantry. If this base is done, that's all the stuff they're gonna get. Oh, fuck. Is that infantry their last? There we go. Yeah, that was definitely Total Annihilation. I played then with him. Alright, that is going to do it for today's episode. We didn't take the most territory, but we've set ourselves up in an okay position for a bit more expansion. The whole Eddy attack wasn't great for us. Not gonna lie, wasn't ideal, but we can recover from it. We can send in some actual anti-fighter with it this time, and that'll be fine. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. This should be the last episode going up before the release of Point 2, so next time you see me streaming this, you will probably have a more up-to-date version of the Hapens yourselves, and I won't have to say what's going to change, because what's already changed is already changed. So thanks again. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good weekend, and hope to see you next time. Bye.